Hello everyone, I'm Bradley Sward and this is my day 13 part 1 solution for the problem known as claw contraption for the advent of code 2024. I'm solving this in Python. The problem is basically the claw machine. Every time you press button A, it moves the claw a certain amount of direction, 94 in the X direction and 34 in the Y, and every time you press B, it moves 22 in the X and 67 in the Y. And the question is, how many times can I press both buttons to get to exactly 8400 and 5400? And this is just one example of many, of course. There are times where it's impossible and the game is cheating you by playing, but the goal is basically to find out for each of the claw games or each of the specific machines, if it costs 3 coins to press button A and 1 coin to press button B, what is the smallest amount of coins throughout all of the claw machines to get a prize? And so this is the hacky solution, or if you want to think of it that way. You can basically see a whole ton of code here. I just made this for fun, the 999. I was just enjoying my life a little bit there, nerdy style here. But basically to say for every 4 lines inside of my file, I'm going to go, that's everything including the end line character. I'm just basically stripping out and creating lists of XY coordinates, or I guess just basically, I guess XY coordinates for each of the button A, button B, and then the final prize number. Then that's what all this does. Then I try to figure out what is the maximum number of times I need to press each of the 2 buttons to get, to the goal. And then if I go past that, then I'm past it, so it doesn't matter to do that anymore. So I figure out the max number of times. I figure out what is the smallest number. That's why it's a huge number, is because once I find one, then it'll be smaller than that, no doubt, right? At least for the data set I have now. And basically I just brute force right now, and I got to figure out a more mathematical way of to do this for part 2. But essentially I'm just trying to figure out if I press something, A number of times and B number of times in the range of whatever I have, I try every possibility. If I end up on that exact point, and these are just breakpoints so that I can speed up the process. It takes about 16 seconds on my machine right now to make this thing run, and it was a lot slower if I don't take a break when I can't, when it goes past everything here. But if I get to a point where both X and Y are matched up, I should have fixed this up here. That's okay. New Y, just to say I'm going to call in there. And so, oops, did I run it? I thought I was running it. But anyway, so then when all that comes around and I get my smallest, I found an answer, and then sometimes I don't find an answer, so then I don't add to the list here. But when I do, and I end up with my answer of 30-something thousand, why isn't it doing anything? There it is. 35,729 is the answer to part 1 for my problem. 35,007. So anyway, so now part 2 is I gotta add a just stupid large number to this, which completely ruins all the thoughts. Now I just have to come up with a more mathematical way instead of brute forcing it. And we'll see where we go. So thanks for watching this video. If you don't like it, tell me why, because then I can make it better for the future. But those of you, I hope this helped for anyone who needs help with this problem. And thanks as always for watching. Have a great day, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.